feel like cash. Wake up and I feel like M's. My foot stays pressed on the gas. I'm glad I don't feel like them. They might just get flexed on. Got that spice like Szechuan. Can't be touched, I'm Teflon. Once I met Zac Efron. Go hard for the bros and the bros hot mom. Don't think for a sec that I won't drop on. Wanna stay for the show? Just log on to RoneDotCom. Get knocked off and we still rock on. Come to the pound, see a real top dog. Wanna stay for the show? Then just log on to RoneDotCom.
Check. Okay, I hear myself. Do not see myself. Okay. We're back in this bitch. Posting a new link. Sorry about that. And we're back up. RoneDotCom from Chicago. It feels real. I'm just trying to get the people to repopulate to this new link. Nothing like trying to get a new link set from scratch. Do we have the new link? RoneDotCom from Chicago. What is up, everybody? We're back. Yes, we're back in this bitch. Okay, we're back. Okay, can you hear us? The Queer Man Dating Show is back on. Thank you, Stevie Ray's Betting Corner. Thank you. Like the stream. Repopulate. Get back in. Tell your friends. RoneDotCom from Chicago. Always an absolute pleasure to be out in Chicago, to be able to record some RoneDotCom. We have PFT coming on later on to address the allegations. And you guys know which allegations we're talking about. And no, it's not the Queer Men Dating Show. What do you guys think? What do you guys think these allegations are? TriCaster's back up, of course. They said nothing like those Chicago tech issues. That's not true. Chicago does not have tech issues. That is not accurate. Everybody's trying their hardest. When you see other people trying, it's impossible to get upset. When you see people busting their ass to try and make something shake, it is impossible to get upset. People say it's TJ's fault. Well, I do enjoy TJ being the whipping boy. TJ, I don't believe, is here right now. But I do like him. I do like it being his fault, so officially TJ's fault. TJ and I had just an absolute nice chat yesterday. In general, I just have been having great chats out here. That's the thing about this office. Daps and chats. You're giving out so many fucking daps and you're having so many chats. Sometimes you'll get lost in a chat vortex and you'll go from the entire day talking. You'll spend the entire day chatting. There's no respite for the voice or for the mind. And some things will start coming out jumbled and bumbled. I think I did 6 podcast episodes yesterday, which is not hard. I was about to be like, yeah, it's fucking brutal doing 6 podcast episodes. Actually, it's not hard, and I'm highly favored and blessed to be able to have such a awesome job, to be able to do 6 podcast episodes. And then had some sick talks with the bro Gruden. Gruden is desperate to do some kind of show together. He is desperate to do something. Not desperate in like he needs it, but he's just like has so many ideas and keeps on like pitching me on stuff. And I'm like, yeah, that sounds awesome, Gruden. Like that would be so fun to do stuff. He and I had such nice chemistry during that draft show. So I was chopping it up heavily with Gruden. And this isn't the kind of company where you have meetings. Like it's like the meeting I had with Gruden, if I'd put it on a Google Calendar or something, maybe it would have been a more formal meeting, but it was more productive than any other meeting that I would have had. It was just like we got stuff done, and he was looking around. He was like, man, if I was in charge of this place, I'd be pushing everybody, having them do 8 shows a day. And I was like, fuck yes, Gruden. I'm so into that, because like sometimes you work with athletes or people who have been in the spotlight at a super high level, and they have, for whatever reason, like their self-importance is high, you know? and you don't get the output from them because they feel like they've already earned it and their ambition has waned. And Gruden seems like the exact opposite, where his ambition is waxing right now, and he's wanting to do more. So it'd be so sick to be able to get something to do with him. But the original idea of like traveling to Tampa for 22 weeks in a row will not be will not be possible. Whitty said, "I just refuse to drink the Gruden Kool-Aid." Unfortunately, that is a whiff on your part because, like, he is the real deal. We had Gruden on Son of a Boy Dad yesterday. We also had Nick and KB on Son of a Boy Dad yesterday. And Gruden is just like, he is a fountain of stories and energy and trying new shit. So he is the absolute real deal. Yeah, you have to drink the Kool-Aid. Rumors have it that the Montoya Keegs tension is palpable in Chicago this week. False. Decidedly false. There is none of that tension has manifested. Keegs is out here bossing up, dude. New content idea coming to New York. Official piece of content coming to New York. Since you guys brought up Keegs, I have so much to get to. That like 15-minute delay has me speed talking. But Keegs the other day was like, I have a wine subscription service, and they keep on sending me boxes of wine faster than I can drink it. And I said, "You, Kelly, faster than you can drink the wine?" And she said, "Sure enough, faster than I, Kelly Keegs, can drink the wine." So she has pallets of wine, 20 wine bottles undrank. And so what we're going to do is the New York office versus 20 bottles of wine. And New York office versus 20 bottles of wine, and we're locking ourselves in a room until we drink the 20 bottles of wine. And I don't know who's going to drink what, how much they're going to drink. Kelly will be a linchpin. I will be at I'll man the steering part of the ship, the steering wheel of the ship, whatever the fuck you call that. New York office versus 20 bottles of wine coming soon, maybe even next week if I can fucking get my damn ducks in a row. New York office versus 20 bottles of wine next week. That's happening. And then if that's successful, New York office versus 100 beers, and New York office versus an entire, it's like Francis's like little videos of like Francis versus a fucking entire lobster, mixed with a case race, mixed with like a Marty versus, mixed with everybody working together, pulling the ship in the same direction. New York office versus 20 bottles of wine happening for sure. Keeg tweeted she never drinks, LMAO. Yeah, I think that she probably drinks less. I think that maybe she's prone to an occasional hyperbole, but if she's around, I know that she is so in on that idea. That's happening. Another thing, an announcement. The Nicest is coming back on July 25th. The Nicest is coming back on July 25th. And we have the biggest compliment battle that has ever happened in the history of compliment battles. And I'm going to drop it today on this show. The announcement of that battle. We've had some absolute fucking heaters in the 4 Nicest events that we've done so far, but none will be as big as this one. And I could not be more excited. The Nicest has featured dudes like Pat Stay and New Jersey Twerk and like Ilmac and Thesaurus, like massive shit. And people are buying in on compliment battles, and it's all happening on RoneDotCom. And it's so fucking sick. You guys want to guess at all in the chat who this is? You guys might not even be battle rap fans, but that's okay too, because this will transcend not only the RoneDotCom world, but also the battle rap world to create some double helix supernova. A double helix supernova, never heard before word pairings. Papev, no, that is not who it's going to be. Zach would own a compliment battle. That would be sick. This going to be 4 a.m. at Kai's again? No, that's going to be in New York City at Chelsea Music Hall on July 25th. Cassidy the Hustler, Murder the Mock, close. DNA. I mean, he might be involved. R.I.P. Pat Stay for sure. Okay, here it is. July 25th, the biggest compliment battle of all time. 2 absolute legends in the game. Both of them from Harlem. We are doing two brothers in battle rap going head to head on the nicest. Murda Mook against T-Rex on the nicest. If you're not fired up for that, you don't have a pulse. The biggest compliment battle ever. One of the biggest battles that could ever happen in the history of battle rap, and can only happen on the nicest stage because these two dudes are brothers. They would never say a mean thing about each other, but their skill level, acumen, and history with one another. Two Dot Mob affiliated members going head to head on the nicest. July 25th in New York, the biggest compliment battle that has ever or will ever happen. You have to be fired the fuck up for this one. It's gonna be absolutely insane. Murda Mook against T-Rex. The rest of the card, we're finishing it out right now, soon to follow. It will be so fucking sick. It will make absolute ripples. And maybe this chat right now doesn't know necessarily the magnitude of that, but that's fine. All that promo was for the clip. That was all for the clip. Murda Mook against T-Rex. He said, "Who the fuck cares, bro?" That is like having Michael Jordan against Scottie Pippen in a basketball game. Okay, that's like having Jalen Brunson going up against Karl Anthony Towns in a basketball game. Two absolute champions in their own right, going head to head on a platform that is completely enclosed within Barstool Sports. That's huge. That's integration. They said turn the mic up. Can we get KB versus Nicky Clicky on the nicest? KB and Nicky Clicky pulled up on the nicest to show support for battle rap before they left for Chicago. So that is, of course, those brothers are always supportive. So that's massive, absolute fucking heat rock. Mook versus Jersey Jerry versus Sass. Cool, love that too. That would be sick. That would be fun. Mook and Jersey Jerry coming on Son of a Boy Dad 2 was so fucking funny. God damn it. Jersey Jerry talking about trying to thaw a pork chop with a fucking butane lighter because he was high on crack and forgot is one of the hardest I ever laughed. And then in the KB and Nick episode of Son of a Boy Dad, the anus Son of a Boy Dad episode, KB said something that made me weep tears. That's one of the funniest things I've ever heard. Little tease for you right there. Bruised beef, bottom bunk, Ben Burrito Boy, got it. Last night went to the Cubs game too with Sass and Francis. Big Cat took us out to the ball game, absolutely spoiled us at the ball game, and man, I haven't been to Wrigley since I was like fucking less than 10 years old. I haven't been to Wrigley since I was a young child. I have a lot of family from Chicago. My mom's from Chicago. She had 7 brothers and sisters, and the alive ones all still live out here. And I used to go to a lot of White Sox games, but a Cubs game, and I haven't been back for a while. And goddamn, is that stadium and stadium experience majestic as people walk from their homes to a stadium from like a nice neighborhood. It had me a little bit jealous. And I was like, how can I recreate this? It's not like I could go to Mets games. I'm not a Mets fan, and while there is a bit of a walk to the game type of experience, and it's the closest to where I live, like the area around the Mets stadium is all auto body shops. It's not like you can just like walk from a nice home over there. So basically we need to gentrify that part of Queens. I couldn't go up to Yankees game. That's out of the way, too far. If I was going back to Philly, it's not like you can just walk over to the game, though it would be sick to have season tickets to the Phils at some point in my life. But I found myself a bit jealous that Big Cat just has these season tickets. And Beer Man came around. I pulled out a 20, tried to give it to him, and the guy said, "We haven't taken money in 7 years here," and absolutely embarrassed me in front of this section. The entire section threw their heads back in raucous laughter. It was deeply embarrassing. But I a couple hot dogs, a few handfuls of beers, and it was a transcendent being taken out to the ball game experience. The sunset, I honestly kind of liked how cool it's been in Chicago too. You could wear the long sleeves and the pants, and you didn't have to over show off the bod. What's up, Rob? Rob in here. The nicest coming back just reminded me Dumbfounded was great in a movie I saw called Turner. You should check it out. Tuner. Okay, Tuner. Love that. LMAO, you tried to use money. I know. And I wasn't even going to be like, hey, pass me change back. I was going to give him a $5 tip on a $15 beer so as not to necessitate him passing me some ones back. I was trying to over tip a 33% tip, and he was like, no, you're going to have to use card. And he scoffed at me. He guffawed that I tried to give him cash. I don't know how Wrigley's doing. I don't know how the Wrigley company is operating their business. Maybe they want to go under the table. Maybe they want to have like a cash discount so they can have some funny money and sweep it under the rug. I'm not sure exactly what they're doing or how they want to do it. Rone is way too genuine to be in Chicago. Don't know what the fuck that means. Don't know what that means. I don't know if there's an implication that people from Chicago are not genuine, but people from Chicago are certainly genuine. But I appreciate you saying that, but the juxtaposition I don't think is necessary, because I think one thing that we've seen from everybody being out here from the dozen is it is a flawless integration of everybody spending time with one another. It's not like it's cliquey when everybody's out here. Everybody is, hanging out. It's not like the New York people hang on one side. Everybody just hangs out with one another. It's nice. And our boy Ron is too pure for Chicago. No, I'm not. First off, I don't know what the fuck you mean by too pure, but I am not. Dude, look how nice my cheek is shining under this light. I look like a fucking Granny Smith apple right now. The way that the light is hitting this part of my cheek, I look like a freshly shining Macintosh apple that's on the shelf of a grocery store. I honestly have never looked more like an apple in my life. Oh my god. Ron, have you been watching the World Cup? If so, what are your thoughts? I have not been able to watch it over the last 2 days because I am exclusively doing shit. Even like peeking my head into the gambling cave. I wish that I could lock in more. I wish that I could be more focused on what's going on. But I caught that the bro Messi had a World Cup. I caught that, or a hat trick in the World Cup. I caught that there was a 0-0 tie. Cape Verde. Holy audio spike. Those pants are sick. These pants are Fabletic, bro. I'm exclusively wearing white pants this summer. I'm wearing whites and creams this entire summer. Get on board. And yesterday I was wearing some Fabletics again. I've been getting nothing but compliments on my Fabletics. I've been fucking rocking the shit out of Fabletics. I think that I don't even know if they're continuing to advertise. I'm going to continue to rock the Fabletics because I've been, oh my God. We got a huge bug walking through the studio right now. I don't know if we could pan the camera down. Good God, I saw that thing crawling. It's a cockroach-sized bug. It's over here. It's going to disappear soon. Oh, my God. I don't even want to fucking touch that. How is that possible? It has taken everything in my body not to Homer Simpson. Ah! That is fucking massive. It just went under the chair. It just went under Kate's chair. I think we have to know that we need to let Kate know that there is a fucking monster bug underneath her chair for the act today. That is fucking nuts. Oh my God. Can you bring Big Ev to talk? Big Ev is not here, but it's so nice to have Big Ev back in. And I think that people need to give Dave Portnoy credit for his loyalty to the people that he works with. And if you earn loyalty from him, he will give loyalty back to you in spades. So shout out to Dave for his loyalty to Ev. Ev went through a hard time, and Dave stood by him, which is super duper valid. And everything about the situation is hopefully all positive going forward. Being able to turn a negative into a positive is fantastic. Ev is in a spot too where it's like he has a great chance to be able to push himself, prove himself, and to be able to grow in different ways. Jersey Jerry is still stealing from Dan and Dave. Incorrect. That is not true. Jersey Jerry is hilarious, and Jersey Jerry is a valuable. People don't think about this. Like, if Jersey Jerry was on the open market as a content creator, he would demand a market. He would have a market. People would be willing to pay Jersey Jerry from other content creation hubs. Because of that, his value is high. There's like some people within Barstool maybe that there wouldn't be, and people in the comments, and even Dave sometimes loves to say this. Where else would people be if they weren't working for Barstool? Sometimes Dave will say it in a tongue-in-cheek way, in a ball-busting way, and sometimes fans will say it in a nasty way, saying, you guys wouldn't have any fucking jobs if it wasn't. Jersey Jerry would have another cool content job if it weren't for Barstool. And because of that, he has the ability to command more. So he is not stealing money. He is getting paid what his value is. Maybe it's a little bit more. Maybe Dave is like giving him but maybe there's a hometown discount. I don't know. I'm not sure. So they said, why are you not in Chicago? I'm an East Coast guy. I'm like that Brianna chicken fry shirt she used to have. East Coast girl, but me, I'm an East Coast guy. My family is there. My children live there. My wife lives there. I enjoy living on the East Coast. I love my life there. I love my neighborhood. I like the stuff I'm able to create. Rob, beast, what's going on? Nothing like Rob being in here. Absolute grinder. I was hoping to see some people fucking on the weights over there. I was hoping to see someone on the fucking free weights over there. I was putting up the 65s. I really should have been putting up the 70s on the fucking bench yesterday, but I didn't get to treat myself to a nice fat 70s. Why are we not walking through O Block right now? I was thinking about that yesterday. I was like, if I spent an extended period of time in Chicago, would I do that? Would I have the freedom to do every neighborhood the way I have the freedom to do every neighborhood in New York? There's not a neighborhood in New York that I would feel discomfort in as far as doing a morning walk and doing it with just me and Ian or doing it alone. Brownsville, East New York, anywhere in the Bronx. If I'm walking around, I think that I would know how to handle myself, where to go, where not to go in any neighborhood in New York. When it comes to Chicago, I do not know that. I do not know how much freedom I would have. Big Nicky Smokes, we're going to have Nicky Smokes on in a little bit. Absolute beast. I don't know if I would have the freedom. I don't know enough about like this block or that block. And it's a very drivey city, pulling up on people, where New York is extremely walkable. So I don't know if O Block is open to me. When Titus on Boy Dad, absolutely need that. You're good on 63rd and 64th. Ron, do you ever smoke the Sass pack with Sass, or do you keep business? Always keep business. Ron, is Gucci in Chirac? I don't know if you have the bandwidth to say that. I just don't know. I'm not saying you don't, but I just don't know your body of work. Shout out to everybody. Matt McCusker used to jog through O Block. Yeah, but I would like to saunter. I'm a slow walker. It was pointed out how slow of a walker I am. Okay, wait, we have Tommy. Is that true? Is that accurate? We have Tommy Smokes in here. Tonight in Chicago, there's a Bumble event, and Tommy Smokes is he's my muse for this Bumble event, and I'll be pitching Tommy Smokes. But because of the nature of the pitch, we have to build a PowerPoint live and in studio. So we have Tommy Smokes, the absolute grinder.
For the record, I have been here. I'm not late.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, okay,
got it. I never thought you're the most. I don't know if I've ever known you to be late.
I like to be punctual.
Have you? When's the last time you were late?
Good for my pitch. I don't. There was something I was like kind of. I was late for like 15 minutes late to a dinner like a couple months ago, and I still think about it.
What dinner was it?
It was Jack Wife's Freda.
Okay.
We went there together once, I think.
Jack's Wife's Friday? Yeah. What is that, like a trendy?
I think it's not as trendy as it thinks it is.
As it thinks it is.
Yeah.
I saw that St. Ambrose is closing?
No.
These are New York. Not St. Ambrose. St. Theo's maybe?
No. Those are two date spots of mine, I would hope not.
There was one, like one of the places where like it thinks it's it thinks it's like Mykonos, and you like whip your napkin around, and they like start. It turns
that's
into a
not
club.
one of those places.
Well, I don't know. One of these places is closing. Should I get Double Smokes on? Should I get the brother in Smokes to come and help us with this pitch?
He's a good wing, man.
He just pitched. So how this is working tonight? Yeah, Double Smokes. I'm telling him come in now. So how this is working tonight? There's a Bumble event tonight, and it's called Be Pitched. Be Pitched. And what we're going to be doing is I'm going to be pitching Tommy Smokes in person. So I'm going to be basically his wingman on a Be Pitched, where I'm going to go in front of an entire crowd and pitch you. And was this your idea?
It was not my idea, but I like it.
It's a great idea. So it's like the type of event where people like pitch each other as like a PowerPoint at a bar. And I'm going to be doing it with Bumble and with Tommy Smokes. And here's how it works. I'm pitching, one of the most eligible guys we have. One of the
top 8,000.
One of my most top 8,000 where?
In Manhattan.
Really?
We talked about this on Dog Walk yesterday. It'll be out tomorrow. But I asked AI to ChatGPT Claude. I'm one of the top 8,000 bachelors on the island of Manhattan.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's actually fantastic. And but I'm going to be able to create a PowerPoint for you. What do you think you are in Chicago, honestly?
I mean, how many more people are there in Manhattan than Chicago?
But Manhattan versus Chicago might be close. Now, is all of New York.
Top 3,000.
Top 3,000. If you're the perfect single friend to brag about, you sign up, you come through. We're going to meet eligible singles in the area. You come join us. It's going to be one of those nights you have to witness in person. RSVP to a link in the bio. You can probably go to bpitched.com. So you hype up your friends at bpitched.com. And Tommy deserves to be pitched at bpitched.
Yeah. Well, so you know what you're going to say?
I think I need to go through it. I think I have a loose outline, but I also want to make sure that it's what's the opposite of deprecating? Precating?
Complimentary.
I want to be, but like I want to be complimentary without any air, because I know that myself, I can have an air of like, is he joking or not?
Right.
Like it seems as if I'm breaking balls, and I don't want to have that air. I want a lady to fall in love with you.
Yeah, I want that too. It would be great.
Yeah, so I want to lead with your humor, and I don't want to over-index on your physicality, but I want to talk about your soft green eyes.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, I'm thinking about wearing a shirt tonight that will really bring out the green eyes.
What are we thinking? Because I have my
It's
shirt
like
picked out already.
It's like it's like a long sleeve green shirt, but I'm gonna roll up the sleeves and like do a couple buttons off up top.
Are you gonna get a pump today?
A what?
A pump?
Like workout?
Yeah, like a pump.
I decided I'm gonna start working out after July 4th.
What made you decide that?
America's turning 250, and I want to make it that age too. So I want to start. I'll get it together in July, I think.
Are you wearing Invisalign right now?
No.
Okay. I thought I heard like a little like shh in your voice.
About Lucian.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on giving a guy a Lucy in public? A stranger.
Fine. Yeah,
Fine.
It's like giving someone. Yeah.
That's girlhood.
Yeah, it's boyhood.
That's boyhood. Okay, wait. So are we making this PowerPoint live?
I think so.
Is there a template to make it, Tyler?
Yeah. I think we have the template.
I think there. Let me.
You want me to get my laptop?
Smokes. We have Double Smokes. Yo, we're putting together a PowerPoint to pitch Tommy. Me and you have to help him out. We're doing a Bumble event tonight, and we want to like do a good job of wingmanning him. So we're gonna run a 3-man in advance of a 2-man.
All right, let's do it.
Of what we can say about
Tommy.
About Tommy. So like, if you were pitching him at the bar, what would you say?
It's
like,
just an average night out for me and Nicky.
Yeah, this is what we do. I mean, I think obviously you have to start with his humor. I think he's an elite talent when it comes to making people laugh. Obviously a little bit quirky, but it's kind of cute.
Thanks.
No homo.
I think quirkiness isn't, because I said lead with humor for sure.
Yeah.
But in a traditional 2-man, like, you guys aren't like, my boy Tommy is funny as fuck.
No,
you don't say that to a bird.
No.
You say you try to show more than you tell.
Yeah.
I think that's a key.
Like if I were to introduce Tommy to someone, I'd be like, "Yo, this is my dog Tommy. He's the absolute man." Like that'd be the first thing I'd say
Okay.
right off the bat.
Okay. If I'm doing a PowerPoint, I'm putting that at the. Okay.
Like
That's,
he's the absolute boy. Like
okay.
this
That's
is
my.
the
That's
type
the
of thing.
opening slide of the PowerPoint.
Yeah.
He's the absolute boy.
This is my. This is my boy Tommy. This is my dog Tommy. He's the absolute boy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good.
Now, do you think that will play? Is that more? Will that play for the ladies? Will that play for women? Like, do they want to hear someone's the absolute boy?
He's an absolute angel.
Okay, let's
Sweetheart.
split the difference.
Sweetheart.
Sweetheart will
Absolute
play.
sweetheart.
He is an
America's
absolute sweetheart.
Yeah.
But America's sweetheart turns into a joke.
True.
Let's keep it. Let's keep
Well, I
it.
don't know if I'd call it a joke, but yeah.
No, but I'm saying like it turns into like they'll think that you're like running a bit on them
Yeah, fair.
instead of like if you say he's an absolute sweetheart, they could take that at full face value.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if it's necessarily 100% true, but you could say it.
That
Yeah, but, like-
I think you're a sweetheart.
You part of it is just, I'm not gonna say lying, but selling.
Selling.
You know, people are like, oh, I heard like you're a fuckboy. You get around. I'm like, no, you got to separate the art from the artist. Like you got to be able to like maneuver everything that they throw at you. And I feel like you could do that.
I was reading this about sales the other day. People are drawn in with emotions and then try to justify with logic. I think that's a little different for dating, but it was a sales tactic I saw on an Instagram meme.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
Wait, people call you. People say that you're a fuckboy.
Yeah, it was some like
Girls will tell you that.
girls that like know who I am, which is why I don't like really like if a girl like goes, oh, you're Nicky Smokes, so then it's like, fuck, I'm kind of in trouble here.
Right.
But like if they do, they'd be like, oh, like I know you're like a fuck boy, sleep around, blah 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 blah. But then you just like, oh no, separate the art from the artist. Like it's all like a bit. Like this is just how they like to paint people here because it's easier for them to get storylines out of it. And then I just woo them over with kindness, sweetness, a couple drinks.
Sleep around is a
Panther.
tough title to break free from.
Yeah, not really for a guy.
Because girls want to see what the hype is about.
Yeah.
Pete Davidson effect.
Yeah, but I feel like these are things to not say.
Yeah.
Correct.
I would
Yeah,
not
yeah,
say
yeah.
that.
I wouldn't say any of this.
These are things to not say. This is my boy Tommy. He's an absolute sweetheart.
And he doesn't like getting head.
I can't say that. I can't say that either. There's no way I could say that in a room full of bumbles.
Yeah, probably not.
In a room full of bees. But the birds and the bees. Wow, that would be a sick bumble event too. Okay, so I think that we have to lead with age. Okay, we can fill it out live.
Did you send him the template?
I just sent him the template. He has the template. I think we have to talk about age, where he's from. I think that's key. But he's
30, New York City.
30, New York City. How does it feel to be 30?
I was about to ask that, bro. I'm petrified of that.
Not good.
Really?
It hit me hard for a while. It's still hitting me still. But, I mean, it's like in New York City, 30 is the new 25.
30 is 22.
Yeah.
Maybe I got to go to New York.
Yeah, honestly.
I am dreading turning 30.
No, in New York, I mean, look at Gas.
How old is Gaz?
Like 6.
Early 40s, and he lives it up. Like, that's the goal. He's the gold standard.
He
I think
is.
married by, like, 36 could be nice.
What about children?
38?
Damn,
Yeah.
old papa.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe or maybe married 35, kids 37. But I'll see. Maybe I'll meet a girl at the Bumble event tonight, and then we could be married by 33, kid by 35.
Yeah, you'll be married in a year in the suburbs.
Isn't this the best Tommy's ever looked?
It's add it to the PowerPoint.
Yeah.
This is the
People
best.
watching
You're getting
must
Tommy at his
hate
peak.
this.
Why?
Nobody wants to hear a guy get hyped up to fuck girls.
Why are you saying to fuck girls?
Well, no, like just in general, like to like try to like people hate when like guys are hyped
Well, like
up.
if Rone's
People
showing,
hate when guys like get girls on the internet.
yeah,
You know that.
Yeah, trust me, I know that. Like if Rone's showing this slide right at the event tonight, and we grab one of those pictures from you in like 2017, 2018 when they were
Right.
doing stool scenes, right? Is that what it's called? And you look like a
Yeah.
fucking alien. And you did like a side by side of you now. It'd be like, oh, like this is like
The trend. You're
Yeah,
trending in the right
you're
direction.
Right,
trending
right.
in the right direction.
Look how bad I could look versus how I look now.
How are we
Correct.
on the? Do we have the template for this? Holding up. Okay. So yeah, I think that's a key thing to highlight. Going in the right direction. Absolute sweetheart. Humorous as all get out. Do I show a side of the glow up, or is that
Yeah, I like that.
is that good to be like, this is where he was, this is where he, and then like maybe this is where he could be.
It's like showing it. Yeah, yeah.
And who do we have a picture of? A Lordy?
I was thinking Dave Franco or a Lordy, maybe a Lordy.
Yeah, a Lordy's more modern and tall. That kind of like implies that you could be growing.
Yeah, it's like a stock price.
Yeah.
Like zoom out. Like look at this fucking growth.
Right. Yeah, we put it on like the Bitcoin chart. Okay, so has glowed up, absolute sweetheart. How do we convey that you're humorous? That he's an absolute giggle fest.
Maybe pictures of us and you're laughing. we take some non-candid photos and like it's you guys laughing.
All right, maybe we could get like a screenshot of this. And
All right, ready? Go.
Only Tommy, man, you're the best.
The point I was worried that the point would make it seem like I was laughing at you, so I kind of changed to like
more of a chant.
Just like I'm triumphant. Okay, so those are 3 absolute keys. What about like when you're alone with Tommy? What will that be like? Because I don't even know what that answer is. You know what I mean?
I spent a lot of.
I'm saying.
Not like that.
I was gonna say, hold on.
Not like that.
Oh, like on a date? I think I'm pretty good on a date. You know, you ask a lot of questions. He'll get to know you. He'll ask a lot of questions. He'll pay for stuff on at least the first few dates.
At what point do you expect to have the girl pay for something?
I think after like a few dates, I at least want an offer. Or just like if we're going to another bar, like she'll get around or something.
I was gonna say I like that.
Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah,
like I don't think I'll ever like been like, oh, are you gonna pick up the tab this time at dinner? Like I'll always take dinner, but like you said, like if we grab drinks after, if she like wants an ice cream and she's like, oh no, don't worry about it. Like, I got it. It's like, all right, I'll live.
I do think eventually if you're in like a long-term relationship, then there's got to be some more splits.
Yeah.
Otherwise you're just paying for 2.
How's that go for you, Ron?
Pay for everything.
Yeah.
Pay for everything.
You do still?
I mean, they're like 1 now.
Yeah, we're 1.
Yeah, true. You have 1 bank account?
No.
Oh.
We have like a shared and our own.
Got it.
And all of our own. So we have like all of our money, and then the money we're spending is like each of ours. But like all of like our savings and like our big account is like together.
So diapers goes on what, like the shared account?
Diapers, it's also like, and I have a credit card that she uses. So diapers go on my credit card that she can use. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm paying for it, but she's buying it.
So if you're betting on the Sixers, your bank account.
Right.
If she's going to Sephora, her bank account.
Exactly.
So what's the shared one for?
The shared one is for like
vacations.
No, it's for like the money we're saving for like long term, and like if we're gonna buy a house, like all that money, or like the all of our like the money I put into the stock market every month, like all that is like together.
Vanguard account, Vu.
Okay, we're good. Let's put this together. Leave. Wait, why do people try to put Oh, got it. It's people in the account, people in the chat defending Annika.
Defending Annika?
Yeah. So someone maybe said something negative, and everybody else in the chat was like, "We're
yeah, they should defend Annika.
Yeah, of course.
She's an amazing woman.
Yeah, exactly. Why you should date Tommy Smokes? A pitch by Rone. Okay. Basic facts about your friend, Tommy Smokes.
Tommy.
Name Tommy Smokes.
We can just do Tommy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
so we're taking away. So I'm not gonna say Tommy Smokes all night. Tom.
Yeah. Let's.
Can I
let
ask
me just
you
blend
one
in.
thing? Can I ask you one thing before we finish this?
30.
Do you let girls call you like Tommy Smokes or Tommy?
I would rather them just call me Tommy.
Okay.
I mean, like
I'm
honestly, my like high
feel
school
you have to
friends.
call me Nick.
My high school friends call me like Tom still, but I've reached a point where at this point I just introduce myself as Tommy.
Okay.
Do you
But
like being Tommy?
You know what I like to do is if I've like been dating a girl for, maybe a couple dates or a few days, I like to see how do they have me in their phone. Like, do you have me in as Tommy Smokes?
You have me
or
in as
Scabelli?
Smokes.
Yeah, I'd rather them have me in as my last name because it's like then you're seeing me as a real person as opposed to a character.
That is huge.
It's a little test. It's
true.
They should have you in as Charles Longley.
No,
if
Nicholas.
they're serious.
Nicholas, if they're serious.
Age 30. Freshly 30. Freshly 30.
Put barely. Put in parentheses barely.
Yeah. Okay, barely 30.
I'm a New York 25.
A New York 22. Occupation. Yeah, / New York 22.
Content creator at Barstool Sports. That's what I
You might
got
wanna
my
just do
Bumble.
Employed.
Content creators. Is saying content creator douchey?
I think influencer like kills me. Like anytime girls are like, "Oh, are you an influencer?" I'm like, "No, dude. Like I'm barely employed."
Hometown, New York City, where they live now.
Hometown. Yeah.
Hometown, Long Island.
Yeah, put Long Island.
Okay. Hometown, Long Island. Where they live now in New York City.
Yeah, put West Village, just so they know.
Is that like a flex?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's like I'm outside.
Really?
Yeah. That's like I'm extremely outside. That means I'm within like 22% of America's best bars and restaurants are in walking distance.
Yeah.
from
You
me.
could make the argument it's one of the best, like, set of 12 blocks in the world.
I think that argument has probably been made. Okay, basic facts about Tommy Smokes. My favorite thing about Tommy, absolute sweetheart. I think that's where we lead off. That's what we wanted. We wanted to get that across the board, across everyone's desk. He is an absolute sweetheart. He's not America's sweetheart. He's not like, whether you're a guy, a girl, if you're trying to be friends with him, he's just an absolute sweetheart. It doesn't even say my favorite things about Tommy. I think it's just, boom, absolute sweetheart.
Just 1-1.
1-1, absolute sweetheart.
Do you want other things? Is there
Yeah, I mean, I think
you
you
should add?
Yeah, throw if you have any off the top of your head, I guess.
Well, I don't know what the other slides are going to ask for. But so my favorite thing about Tommy, absolute sweetheart, great memory. So, like, he'll never forget anything that you say or I would say
He's always down.
always down for a good time. Always down for a good time.
It's true. Always go rip it up.
Quick with a joke and has a positive attitude.
I like this.
That's good. I feel like that's a good 5.
That's good. Yeah, I mean, if we have any more, but no, we'll keep going.
There'll be more
yeah.
opportunities. This or that.
I like this.
Okay. Wait. So which is?
Yeah. Wait.
How do we
Which
do
side's
this?
Which side's that?
Not a morning person.
So that. So wait. How does this or that work?
Yeah. So first one, go with the flow or has a plan. Like second one, or
I
like
see.
morning person or night. You know what I mean?
Got
I
it.
think just maybe go with the flow. I would. I mean, I like both. I like a plan, but I'm willing to go with the flow.
Okay. But you have to pick one.
All right. Do go has a plan. Go.
As a plan makes it seem like you are in control.
Right.
Go with the flow. I'll be honest. I think that women hate go with the flow.
Yeah.
I think girls like a guy that goes with the flow.
Yeah, but
Like,
girls
let
also
them
like a
plan
lot
it
of times
out.
you'll see in their Bumble profiles it'll be like name a time and place. You know, like girls like to be. It's like, oh, like you let him make the plan of like we're going this spot 8 p.m. or whatever.
Yeah, I guess I'm thinking more like traveling. Like
Yeah.
and shit.
So I also think that like if you're going out if you're like going out to dinner, you pick a place. If you're at home and you're like, hey, what are we having for dinner tonight? If you're always asking them what to do and then they have to have the onus of making the decision, that can be an anxiety creating situation. So you're not afraid to take that anxiety away from
I'll
the
take
woman.
that.
Maybe
I'll
go
take
up
your
a slide
anxiety,
and
babe.
put dominant.
Dominant if he needs to be.
Yeah.
If needed. Dominant if needed. Awesome. So it has a plan. Morning person.
Night owl as opposed to morning person.
Okay.
I'm not a morning person.
You're not. And
Even
look
though
like
you were
shit.
here on time.
I can be a morning person if necessary, but I'd much rather not be.
Party over cozy night. I would agree
Party
with that.
over cozy night for sure.
Fancy dinner over street food.
100%.
1,000,000%. And then dog person over cat
Yeah,
person or both?
allergic to cats. Allergic to
Are you?
cats. Yep.
I didn't know that.
Okay, perfect. Dog person and allergic to cats. Next slide. Toast your friend. So is this an actual toast?
Yeah, I think this so maybe just give yourself some notes here.
I think this is like a little glaze.
Yeah.
This
the
is
Tommy
we'll call
Smokes.
this the glaze section.
Pause, but may May your life be like Italian bread, long with a lot of dough in the middle.
That was a fucking bar, dude. Did you just cook that up? There's
I've
no
heard
way.
you say that before.
That is unbelievable.
It's my go-to toast.
That's unbelievable.
Pause. But may your life be like Italian bread, long with a lot of dough in the middle. What's the middle of this? What's the middle of this toast? It's the classic Jadakiss toast. Pause. But may your life be like Italian bread, long with a lot of dough in the middle. And there's something in the middle, and then it's like, and may we stay clear of these teasers, skeezers, dick teasers, and weirdos. That's the end of it. May his only ups and downs be between the sheets, and may we steer clear of these skeezers, dick teasers, and weirdos.
This
Doesn't
might
rhyme
be
at
your
the end.
favorite toast ever.
Huh?
That doesn't really rhyme at the end. Maybe just add in.
May your life be like Italian bread with a lot of dough in the middle.
And then
or may
put in
his life be like
freestyle. Put in
Italian bread.
freestyle.
I'm doing, this is verbatim what it's going to be. May his life be like Italian bread, long with a lot of dough in the middle. May his only ups and downs be between the sheets, and may he steer clear of these skeezers, dick teasers, and weirdos.
PG.
Huh?
It's got to be PG.
Okay.
Well, maybe we could type it and then replace it with PG words.
May his only ups and downs be between the sheets. Is that PG?
Yeah, that's PG.
Maybe.
That's
Probably
definitely
not.
Sheets?
Yeah, I mean, it's the implication.
They're telling him PG. Okay, that's fine then. We'll keep this, and then I'll say the rest out loud.
Yeah, and then freestyle.
I won't
If
say
someone
dick
said
teasers.
that toast at my wedding, I'd cry.
Yeah. You have to remember that toast.
I need
And,
to.
dude, how about that other quote I hit you with?
Oh,
Do you
yeah,
remember
yeah,
it still?
yeah,
I hit
yeah,
him with
yeah.
an absolute gem.
Carrying hate is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die.
That's good.
Absolute heat rock.
Eaters.
Yeah. It's, I mean, that's an absolute lesson on carrying hate. And then roast your friend, just put impossible.
Wow, that's bars.
Impossible. Don't have a negative word to say about it. That's not what tonight is about. I can't believe they even have this slide. That's a bone to pick with Bumble. That's an absolute bone to pick with Bumble over there. Make your move. What is that? What does this mean?
I think this is where he like goes in for the kiss.
Are you? Oh, we just need a picture and we're good. Oh, amazing.
All right,
Okay,
great.
Sweet.
Yeah. Okay. So I feel like we really kind of hit it there.
Yeah, so a picture of me on the Make Your Move slide.
We having a slide of the 3 pictures of what Tommy used to look like, what he looks
Yeah.
like now, and the Alordi.
Jacob Elordi,
Yes.
yeah.
It will be key.
Who's Jacob Elordi?
He's a
Euphoria,
bro from Euphoria and Wuthering Heights.
Saltburn,
He's like the 6'7" bro who's like British and has like a
Frankenstein.
sick jawline.
He's like
He's
unbelievable.
yoked.
Yeah. My concern is, will girls see a picture of Jacob Elordi and then all their attention is about Jacob Elordi?
But
Well-
they're buying Jacob Elordi stock at Dave Franco prices.
True.
You know, they're getting the Jacob Elordi stock. We'll figure out a way. Maybe I'll circulate pamphlets that have pictures of your face, then pictures of your face.
And yeah, I guess we could feel free to just elaborate on the slides as you're up there, you know?
Yeah, of course. And you'll be up there too, right?
Yeah, I believe so. But I don't know how much, I don't want to be pitching myself.
Of course not. I'm here to hype you up at the Be Pitched event in the city tonight.
Paradise Park.
Paradise Park,
7 to 9 p.m.
There will be another pitcher there.
Yeah, Kelly Keegs will be pitching Connor Griffin.
Yeah, absolutely sick.
That's
Yeah.
hilarious.
Yeah, Kelly Keys is a great wing woman too.
Yeah, I mean, you two are in a battle to see who's the better wingwoman.
Yeah, I got you, bro.
Okay.
You can't lose to Griff. Like on our family name, you just can't lose to Griff.
Listen, there's going to be plenty of lovely girls there that we can meet. There's no winning or losing tonight. It's only winning.
Nicky Smokes, give me how I determine whether this is a successful night or not.
PG.
I'm trying to think. I think it's a successful night if
Or what? How about this instead of how do I determine what can I do to make sure the night's a successful night?
I think that's a pretty straightforward answer. As a wingman, you're supposed to set your boy up for success and make him stand out compared to others, and basically just sell everyone on how great our guy Tommy is. I think that's the only thing you have to do tonight.
I saw this. I saw a classic Zerka clip. You guys know Zerka?
No, what's
No.
Zerka?
Zerka was like a streamer, jacked up streamer. He's the guy that like fought someone outside of a Miami.
Oh, I know who you're talking to. He always has
Zerka.
like those glasses on and shit.
But he was like, when you're courting a girl, you want to act like her big brother. But then when you're dating a girl, you want to act like her dad.
Interesting.
Keep that in
I
mind.
kind of think you keep family out of it.
Yeah.
For the most part.
But that was fantastic. PFT's coming in now. You guys
Thank you.
absolutely
Thanks for
crushed
having
that. Come to this Bumble event tonight. That was that was great. You guys ran a 2-man to be envied, and definitely pull up to this Bumble event.
Yeah, Paradise Park. See you
Paradise
then.
Park.
And download Bumble.
Come through.
I'll pull up.
You should.
I told Tommy I'd pull up.
Come to the event for sure.
That was a good bio.
Middle seat. Yeah, that was a sick bio. Where are you coming from, brother?
I'm coming from dropping the dog off.
Oh yeah.
Sending his ass to daycare today. Yeah.
How does your dog do at daycare?
Not great.
Really?
Not well. He's got like a pattern. So he starts out really good, and they love him, and then after a while, so dog daycares are kind of like jail.
I know. I
dogs.
always feel bad.
They're kind of like prisons in terms of like the dogs get together in a yard. They start to form like factions and gangs and shit.
And you have to you have to earn and
Yeah.
show respect early on.
Yeah, and you got to prove yourself. And
Yeah.
somebody's always looking to challenge you, like the new guy coming in. And so Blake's a big boy, and so he'll try to show dominance sometimes. We try to encourage them to put him in his place because we don't want a big boy like that thinking that he's dominant.
Wait, who's supposed to put him in his place? The other dogs or
Are the people that run the daycare? It's like don't let him do any of this stuff. Like
Don't let him
if
run rampant.
Yeah, if he gives you some lip, you can put him in a crate. That's fine. I approve of that.
really?
But then after a while, it's just like it just becomes like a big dog fight at the end of the day, almost every day. So now we've got him in a different daycare place, and so the one that he's at right now, they do like way more one-on-one time with him. So he's doing really good at that, and they love him.
Weirdly, I'm like glad to hear that because I've had similar experiences with because everybody's in Gen Pop, and I've had similar experiences. And my dog, when I was still, I don't even do daycare anymore, but like she came home with like a huge like scar, like bloodied ear, like
Yeah.
like there it was obviously like a violent situation that she was in, and it's just like, damn, like I hope she's okay. And her aggression went up since going to when she was in daycare more. Like her
It triggers,
perspective on other dogs like got a little bit. She was a little bit more ornery.
It triggers that like pack mentality a little bit.
Yep.
It is like I always say it's just like going out on the yard in prison, and at the end of the day, like one dog has to prove that they're the alpha.
Yeah.
And then it kind of bleeds over into the rest of their life too, where if they go to daycare every day in a rowdy situation, then they start to get more rowdy outside the daycare environment. But this new place is good. He gets a lot of one-on-one time. I got a text from them yesterday saying that on I think it's on Friday this week, they're going to do like an art thing with the dogs. So I'm excited to see what he's going to come home with some art that he made on Friday. I'm like, yeah, whatever. Yeah, put him at yes. They're like
some macaroni.
well, then
necklaces?
they tried to shame me. They were like, and so it's an additional $30, and so the dogs will get to go home with all the art that they made at the end of that day. Or he doesn't have to do it, and the other dogs will do it. He just might be kind of more by himself during that time. So trying to shame me into like, do you want your dog to
be included,
or do you want your dog to be left out and lonely during art?
That's
circle?
so dirty.
And of course, I'm like, yeah, I want the art. I want the dog art.
Of course, you want
better
to
believe.
frame that shit. The dog will have no idea that they're making art, but at the same time,
I agree with that. I think that some animals do. Like, you remember the painting elephant?
yes.
Have you seen that?
Wait, was that
elephant-
definitely real?
I think so.
It was.
I think that was pre-AI.
Okay.
Back in the
Thank God, because now I'm
innocent
just
time.
poisoned to think that everything might be fake.
Everything cool is actually not real anymore.
That would be such a disappointment if that painting elephant wasn't actually real. But it is tough when your dog has to become like, or where dogs are figuring out who is the alpha in a group like that, because if they establish themselves as an alpha, they don't have the human quality of like being alphas in one group or being alphas not in other groups. I think there was like an old Joe Rogan clip of like the dude Adam Conover, I think his name is, and he explained to Joe Rogan like in very like simple terms that like alpha male isn't the term anymore because of how many different settings we're in as humans. Like if you're an alpha in one setting, you might not be the alpha in another setting. You might be completely at the bottom of the pecking order.
That's
but
true.
Dogs don't know that. So it's like if they become the alpha at the yard, they're gonna have to come home and think that they're the alpha, and then you have to establish that you're the alpha in your own home against your dog.
You got to redo it. Yeah. It's what's the saying, like easy times create soft dogs. Soft dogs create hard times. Hard times create hard dogs.
Exactly.
But I don't think it works like that for dogs. I think that you could take like a dog and put it in the softest environment, like the most plush environment.
Yeah.
Like it gets its own. It's got 3 different beds that are embroidered with its name on it.
Yep.
It's got its own backyard and like a million toys. And if that dog's going to be hard, that dog's going to be hard. Like that's going to be a badass dog in a soft ass environment.
What do you do when you go on vacation?
So there's a really good boarding place.
Yeah.
It's the same place. So they do a lot of good one-on-one time. But sometimes I'll take them with me if we're going on like a road trip or something like that. But yeah, if it's like a long work trip and out of the house for a while, we board him up there. And he does pretty good overall. And again, I'm making it seem like he's a real jerk. He's a great dog.
Of course not.
But sometimes
but he's a dog.
He's a dog. He's a dog. And sometimes when you get a big dog and they fuck up just a little bit, it gets magnified because they're a big dog.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. It's like how Glenny Balls used to say that people always accuse big guys of smelling bad.
That's
and
so
he's
true.
like, that's not fair. Just because a guy might be a big guy doesn't mean that he necessarily smells bad.
In my experience, I've dealt with a lot of really good smelling big guys.
Right.
I don't know what I think big guys, I think they kind of got that memo that, hey, like it's like when you drive a red car.
Yeah, the
you're gonna
cops
get
are
pulled
on you.
over, so you might as well drive extra like the speed limit. Be careful out there.
Yes.
Big dudes now, they got the cologne on. They
Yep.
got the body spray.
Yep.
They got the scented soaps that smell like leather and tobacco that they're always using. Like big
100%.
dudes are having probably the best smelling era they've ever had.
And it's got to be one of the best times to be a big dude.
Oh, for sure.
Historically, big dudes are absolutely.
Actually, I don't know.
What do you
Because
think?
back in like the 1200s or whatever. if
Oh,
you
it
were a big dude,
signified opulence.
you had power.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were able to provide for yourself.
You could afford multiple meals a day.
Yeah, you wore your bank account underneath your skin everywhere you walk.
Yeah, that is absolutely a flex that maybe people can't see because you're such a big dude. But it is a primo time. That's so nice that to even just hear about your dog, just to hear about the.
He's good. He's good. He woke me up this morning just because he wanted to cuddle, which is always a good thing.
That's every morning with my dog. My dog will come in. I wish she would sleep in the bed, but she won't sleep in the bed, but she'll just like pop. Maybe she'll like snuggle a little bit before bed, but every morning she just pops in, puts her head down, and then just collapses onto me or onto my wife. It's
That's awesome.
So fucking nice.
It is a good way to wake up in the morning. And I feel like whenever I get home from Grit Week or I'm out for a while, I feel like it's like the soldier coming home from deployment when the dog greets you.
Oh my god.
Because he just like freaks out, runs between the legs, like jumps up, and just like goes absolutely insane. We were talking to Ozzy Albies the other day from the Braves. He does have a lot of dogs. I think he's got like 8 dogs, but he also has like 100 fish. Maybe
What?
more. I think it's more than 100 fish. He's a huge fish guy, and he says that when he gets home from a road trip, his fish greet him like a dog greeting their owner. Like they come up to the edge of the aquarium and they're like, "Yeah, let's go, Ozzy's back." Awesome.
They're super excited.
They're super excited to see him. Yeah.
It is a misnomer that goldfish have no memory. That's like that's fake. Fish do have more memory than we give them credit for.
Really?
I think so. And so I mean, obviously, Ozzy Albies has confirmed this. If the fish are excited to see him, they remember him. They have like an emotional connection to him.
I'm just thinking about all the bad shit I did to a goldfish, thinking it was going to forget in the next 6 seconds.
Dude, Ed.
Shit! I'm in trouble.
Yeah.
I'm in trouble.
You didn't know.
I didn't know. And Larry had a great life before he passed. So I just want to say that.
Oh, Larry
Yeah.
had an incredible life. That wasn't even like.
Larry's buried in Canton, Ohio.
Larry had a top 0.001% goldfish life. Well, last some Larry's
Larry
didn't.
too had a good life.
Yes.
But it was also kind of like a supernova. It burned bright for a
And
short
fast,
period of
but
time.
like maybe the most famous goldfish ever.
Definitely the most famous gambling goldfish of all time.
Ever of all time.
I don't know that it'll ever be topped. Statistically, it's pretty much impossible to do.
People eat fish though. People eat other fish than goldfish. You
Mhm.
know, we are carnivores at the end of the day. We are
That's right.
humans. But goldfish, people get a bad rap for what they did to goldfish, and I don't think it's fair. Another guy who's been on my radar is getting a bad rap recently is Sid from Toy Story. I think that like he didn't necessarily know that he was hurting the toys, and then
Yeah.
in that
How
movie
could he?
he's vilified.
How could he know that he was?
He would have no idea that these are anthropomorphic.
I also
toys.
think that, like, let's look into Sid's personal life a little bit, his home life. That kid is not like that because he's a bad kid. He's probably got some chaos.
He's a kid.
He's a kid. He's probably got some chaos. Parents might not be getting along all the time. Like, that's a kid that he needs a hug. He doesn't need to be put on a big, giant movie poster and saying, like, look at this jerk.
Yeah, this all-time bad guy. If you actually rewatch Toy Story at Sid's house, the wallpaper is all weed leaves,
Is it really?
which makes you think that Sid's parents might have been like stoners.
Maybe juggalos?
Yeah, yeah. It's all Fago in his fridge back at home.
I think we're at the stage right now where we could definitely get a good sample size of like how Juggalo kids turned out. I want to know because they might be cool. I've met a lot of Juggalos in my life. Like ironically, I think they're some of the kindest people that you'll ever run into.
Isn't that like kind of like the tenets of like once you're in the Juggalo community, it's not like they're being nasty to each other.
Yeah.
Sure, they might be flashing each other. I think I used to before porn was big on the internet. I would like find Juggalo slideshows, and I would go through like 400 pictures of Juggalos to like maybe see like 3 pictures of titties.
To try to find boobs.
Yeah.
So when I was growing up, we had this big concert right outside DC, the HF Festival for WHFS, which was like our local radio station, and it was massive. And every year we would go, and there would be girls that would get up on their boyfriend's shoulders and just start flashing the crowd. And so one year we brought a disposable camera. We were like 13 years old, and like every time a chick was like, "Yeah, check them out," we were just like, shh, 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 shh. And then we took them to get the pictures developed at the store, and they just completely screwed up the pictures on purpose because they knew that like kids dropped the camera off.
Oh,
like, we can't give these pictures to these 13-year-olds. So they like they botched all the good ones that had chicks on shoulders.
No.
Yeah.
Or do you think that maybe?
What are we gonna do? We're not gonna call the cops. We're 13 years old.
But do you think maybe they like kept the good ones for themselves?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, it was the dude that was working in the 1-hour photo development place.
Yeah, that's what he lives for.
Yeah.
That's why he got into the business.
Yeah.
It's the same reason why window washers get into the business in like tall buildings, residential buildings. They're hoping that one day
Yeah.
you pop down through the right window.
Yeah, but then you might see something too good, and you get so turned on that you start going whoa, 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 and your feet start slipping.
Yeah,
and
you start
just tumble-
dangling.
and you tumble off the edge.
That is one of the most fatal ways that window washers go. Do you want to address the allegations?
I think it's time for me to break my silence
Yeah.
on the allegations. I'd like to break my silence, and I will address them. I've been looking forward to breaking my silence for a long time.
Yeah, it's about time.
And it's about time. And that's my favorite thumbnail that you can ever put on a YouTube video is like so-and-so breaks his silence
Yeah.
on something. There's far too many dudes running around being silent about a bunch of stuff. It's like an epidemic of guys that won't.
That
that
finally
won't
need to break
address.
their silence. I
Yeah.
also think that at this point, people are making up the leading guess in the chat is that you bet on the Socceroos against the U.S.
It's not true. That's rubbish and it's garbage and it's not true.
Is it?
I did think about betting tie, but that's just because I'm addicted to ties now.
Yeah,
But I didn't bet the tie. I did not bet the Socceroos tie. We have to beat Australia. I will not do that to the United States. That's a good theory though.
It
I would
is.
be deeply ashamed if I did that.
and if it got if it got out without your say so, if the story got away from you, that would be embarrassing and deeply troubling.
That would be very deeply troubling. I'd probably lie about it. If that story, if people did guess.
Wait, but
I'm saying I would lie about it, yeah.
so this could be that reality that you stumbled into.
I guess we'll never know because I'm denying it.
Fuck.
More dudes need to just deny everything.
Yeah, it's
I
the
think
easiest way.
Just to keep denying everything until you die. It's like, okay, well then I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, it's there are things that like I don't think it's shameful to keep stuff through your deathbed.
Yeah, it's kind of cool and mysterious.
Yeah, it's like it's kind of strong.
Yeah, the strong silent type.
Yeah,
Gary Cooper.
I think that people like fantasize this like deathbed confession, but like how much better can it make you feel at that time?
I mean, the problem is if you set up your entire life to do a deathbed confession, there's a chance you don't have a deathbed.
Right, your deathbed is a privilege.
Like it might be a death car, and you don't know when it's time.
It might be a death cab.
Might be a death cab. Yeah, it might. There's a lot of stuff that you can die in, and you won't have like the luxury of time and being able to schedule out people in your family to be like, hey, come here. I want to tell you, I'm actually the Zodiac killer.
I've actually bet on the Socceroos. If you are lucky enough to have a deathbed, can we find the actual answer to the allegations about? Will we find that out on your deathbed?
Yes.
Can you make us a promise that will be something that you confess in your dying hours?
I promise you that will be. I will let you know the truth about that. 100% truth about the allegations.
What I do actually want to talk to you about in earnest, without us just babbling back and forth, is pop punk.
Yeah.
We have a for like the 4th year in a row, we have like a fall tour coming up.
It's pretty cool. Yeah, we're getting it started in July this time.
Yes.
Fall tour in July.
Yeah.
I'm interested to know what that concert's going to be like. I'm looking forward to it because number one, I've never been to Pawtucket.
Yep. And we've never played on a Monday.
Never played on a Monday, and we've never played a golf tournament before.
Yeah, we're doing.
Like, this is maybe the most punk rock thing that we've ever done.
And we played in a Bojangles parking lot.
We did. I told Hank that we were playing a show in Pawtucket. He was like, "What?" I don't know if that might be also Hank being an elitist.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I'm from Scituate. I don't mess with Rhode Island.
But fuck that.
But fuck that. It's gonna be fun. I like playing music whenever I can play music with you guys, so it doesn't matter where we're at. It's gonna be a good time.
I'm trying to. So I need to get. I'm gonna have to get surgery at some point on a torn meniscus.
Yeah. So what happened with that?
I've got it. Honestly, it's like the most embarrassing part about it is the actual time when the definite tear happened. Is I was getting up from a seat lower than this, and I heard a crunch.
Oh no.
Which is the oldest, most embarrassing, most washed up thing ever.
Yeah.
And it's like a bad tear. But I'm like, so we have this. Do we know that? Have we set the date of that Pawtucket show?
I don't know that it's what, the 13th
of July.
July 13th.
July 13th in Pawtucket at a golf event on a Monday.
Hell yeah.
But so I'm getting the surgery after that, but before the rest of the fall tour. So I'm gonna like get down the middle. And I've seen Dave Grohl go live on stage, just like sitting down.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I'm not Grohl, but if Grohl can do it, I'll try it.
Yeah, I think you'll be fine. Is it going to be? Do you know which meniscus you're getting? Like which type? And I only know about like this type of surgery because I watch sports. That's how dudes find out about medicine.
Of course.
Are you getting the short one with a short recovery time, or the more intense one with the longer recovery time?
That is such a good question because that's what I'm in between, and I won't know until after the surgery. So I have a bucket handle tear, and I'm gonna go under for surgery, and I'm gonna wake up, and it's either I'm gonna be good in 2 days, and I'll be good right away, and that will mean they have like done arthroscopic trimming down and basically like just like
a cleanup
and basically taken out a lot of my meniscus, and then in 30 years I have a 30% chance of a knee replacement because of arthritis and a bone on bone, or they'll try to do the full repair, and then that will be a 2 weeks on crutches, 6 weeks in a brace, 4 months until I could do anything like athletic.
Yeah. Okay, so it's gonna be a fun like mystery when you wake up. For like your family too. It's like, okay, are you going to be able to contribute around the house for the next 6 months?
Exactly. And like the injury is mine, but also like if that happens, the injury is also my wife's.
Oh, it's everyone.
Yeah. The injury is my children's. The injury is my dog's. Because I'm like, I love walking my dog. I love to go on long dog walks. I love like my dog in that way is like spoiled. Like I'll go on like super long like not nature because it's in New York, but I'll find parks. I'll go to interesting places. I'll keep it spicy for my dog.
Yeah.
And not being able to do that or having a dog walk on crutches or be like, tell my wife she has to do that.
New York
sucks ass.
New York is not a crutch-friendly city
No.
at all. It's
Yeah,
it's
what do you
maybe-
know about that?
It's the worst city to be on crutches. Well, the first year that we moved up there, I broke my foot,
Yeah.
and I had to get like the Jones fracture surgery for it. And when you have a broken foot, they tell you like you can't walk, you can't put any pressure on that thing for like 2 months
Oh my
because it's
god.
like such a small bone.
Oh
that if
my
you put any
god.
pressure, it's gonna break. And so yeah, in New York in the wintertime on crutches,
Oh my
you
god.
can't do anything like getting anywhere, even getting like out of cars, out of cabs. Like if you're going to take an Uber, you got to put your crutches in the Uber, then you got to open it up and like try to get out. It's not a conducive city to crutches.
Pat just went through it. Pat McAuliffe just went through it, and because he during the Kirk Minahan basketball game,
Yeah.
he tore his meniscus and ACL, and he was on crutches for like so long this entire winter.
Now the one good part about being on crutches, people treat you way better.
Yeah,
Overall, people will treat you better when you're on crutches. They'll like hold the door for you from like 50
That
yards
is nice.
away. They'll even in New York, like they would let you like step in front of them in a crosswalk or something like that. For the most part, people will be nicer to you if you have crutches.
did you get a lot of like strangers asking you your personal business of like what happened?
Yeah, that'll happen a lot too. So, I mean, I don't know if you want to come up with like a different story.
I need to come up with a different story.
Because my story was just like I was drunk. I hurt this foot drinking. Was what I.
Is that actually what happened?
Yeah.
How did you hurt it?
It's actually exactly what happened to Max when Max got here. I was out one night and I was watching college football in the East Village, and I had a lot to drink, and then I stepped off a curb, and I looked down at my foot. I was like, that kind of hurt. And then I walked home from there, and by the time I got home, my foot was just like on fire, and I was like, I can't walk anymore. And I woke up in the morning, and it was just like black and blue.
You stepped off a curb?
I stepped off a curb, and it just broke somehow.
That's terrifying.
I have had an embarrassing injury. One time I dislocated my shoulder and tore my labrum, and I had to I had to get surgery on it eventually, but I was in like a sling for a while, and it happened when I was playing kickball.
No.
I was diving into third base head first, and but people would ask me like how I hurt it, and I would just say I was playing rugby because I was actually playing rugby at the time,
Yeah.
so I could at least like make people think it was a way cooler injury than it really was playing kickball.
Kickball, I mean, at least that's a thing. But yeah, rugby does sound way more badass.
Yeah.
You have the rugby, little rugby on right now.
Oh yeah, I got the All Blacks kit, the New Zealand All Blacks. Are you familiar with the history of like different New Zealand sports teams and what they call themselves?
No, I only know the All Blacks from rugby.
So their basketball team is called the Tall Blacks. I'm serious.
Is it actually?
Yeah, dead serious. And their soccer team is called the All Whites because they wear like a white.
Okay, I didn't know if it was. Okay.
Yeah, and then for a while, their badminton team was called the Black Cocks because the shuttlecock
That's amazing.
in badminton, and then they eventually stopped doing that because they're like, okay, we might have gone a little bit too far with this one,
Yeah.
so they dialed it back.
Yeah, that's so good. I was trying to think if there was a team for the small blacks. Did they have
Small
like
Blacks would be
a
good.
tiny team?
That might be like their jockeys.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, they're horse riding. Yeah. The jockey team. I was thinking the Y'all Blacks. What could the Y'all Blacks be? But if the
Maybe like a country band.
New
Zealand?
yeah, the New Zealand country.
A
band.
rodeo.
Yeah. Oh, the
New Zealand
rodeo.
rodeo team, the All Blacks would be solid.
The All Blacks is sick. Francis went to New Zealand, and it looked so fucking beautiful.
Yeah.
He went over maybe our winter break, but he got he was so isolated out there that he came home early. He
Really?
bailed on a helicopter, like a sick helicopter ride. But I've seen a lot of people online being like, "I'm never riding in a helicopter again."
Never. I'm never gonna do it. Absolutely not.
Have you been in a helicopter before?
No. I've been in a hot air balloon.
Okay, but it seems like there's fewer hot air balloon accidents than helicopter accidents.
Buddy, I rode in the most dangerous hot air balloon in the world.
Where?
In Texas one time. This is
Really?
like 2014, 2015. I had a Groupon. I got a Groupon, and it was like, hey, this hot air balloon is like $35.
You can't go in a discount hot air balloon.
And I was like, I'll never see a deal like that before. I gotta pounce on this one. So I got the Groupon, and then woke up at like 4 a.m, drove down to San Marcos, Texas,
Uh-huh.
to meet up with a hot air balloon crew in a Walmart parking lot. as they were like getting the balloon ready.
This is all bad.
And the dude that was like the captain of the balloon seemed a little off to me. He seemed like some of the stuff he was saying was like kind of weird, strange, didn't make a whole lot of sense. But he's a hot air balloon captain, so I'm guessing he's going to be a little eccentric. I'm guessing overall that's not like
It's
the most
like
normal
a
line of
risky. It's like a base jumper or something.
Yeah. So we get this big ass balloon filled up with hot air. It's this big balloon with like the sunglasses emoji smiley face on the side of it. Go up in the hot air balloon, and we're going across the hill country in Texas. And at one point, there's a bunch of trees coming up, and our balloon's like lowering into the tops of the trees. And these trees are probably like, I don't know, 150 feet tall, like big trees. So the basket starts hitting the top of the trees as we're going across. And I'm terrified because I don't do heights. I'm not.
Why'd you get in a hot air balloon?
Ron, it was a great deal. Did you not hear the Groupon part?
Okay, I forgot about that already.
So we start scraping across the top of these branches, and the captain of the balloon's like, haha, we call that tree topping in the business. And I was like, there's no way that
That's part of the business.
Yeah,
It can't be.
This is a terrible business if you've got a term for it.
Oh my god.
And then we end up, when you take a balloon, you're kind of at the mercy of the winds.
Yeah.
You can't really steer a hot air balloon.
Yeah.
You can go up and down, but you can't really go side to side. So we have to just land in some pasture, like in some random backyard. And that's kind of like the balloon culture. Is like when you go up in a hot air balloon,
You land wherever?
You land wherever there's a safe place to land. You have a general idea, and you've got like a trail car following you. And so we land, and it's like this farm that we land on, and a farmer and his wife come out in their pickup truck to make sure we're okay, because we just landed a giant hot air balloon.
Who's just on their land?
Yeah, and he's like, yeah, we're fine. We're having a champagne toast. You want some? And we're like, yeah,
my
sure.
God.
But the guy he acted really strange this entire time. And then about a year later, that hot air balloon crashed. I think like 16 people died.
What?
It was the biggest hot air balloon fatality incident in the history of the United States.
And that was your balloon, the
That was
Groupon
our
balloon?
And the dude, the captain of that balloon, they tested his blood. He had like 6 different types of medication in his system.
Oh my
Like he was barred out. He was on like Xanax. He was on like opiates, pain medication. I think he was drunk too. Like this guy was he was a menace.
Oh my god, that's fucking terrifying.
Yeah. So no, I'm out on balloons.
I would be out on balloons too. I would have never. I mean, like you see videos of people going on like hot air balloons on safaris, and you're like, that kind of looks cool. Or like in Cappadocia in Greece, and like you see all like the beautiful hot air balloons, but like you're on a fucking wicker balcony that's just like controlled by nothing and completely subject to Mother Nature.
And there's a dude that's just like pulling a chain to like shoot a flame up, and that's how you control like where you're going. It's actually an insane way to travel.
It's insane.
And it does look beautiful, though. I've seen some of the pictures of the Hot Air Balloon Festival, I think in New Mexico.
Yeah. It is beautiful to look at, but also like so scary to ever be part of.
I'm out on balloons. I'm out on helicopters.
I'm out on skydiving.
Yep.
They tried to, for the Most Dangerous Game Show, season 2, they did the first episode of skydiving, and bless their hearts, they were like, and we're going to have you start the entire season by jumping out the plane, being like, and welcome to season 2 of the Most Dangerous Game Show, jumping out. And I was just like, I had to like break Rob and Logan at the time's heart and be like, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, never.
I'm not doing that. Everybody jumped. Everybody did it, but except for Dana, because he was too big at the time. But later on, we looked into it. That skydiving spot is the most deadly skydiving spot in America.
Where is it?
In Colorado. There's like
damn.
that specific field, that specific facility has like abnormally high amount of deaths, and I think they do a high volume, but don't care. High amount of deaths. I'm all fucking set, dude.
Is it the thin air? Does that have anything to do with it?
That could be it. That might be part
Sir,
of
you're far too fat for this air, Mr. Beers. You're too fat to fall.
You're too fat for gravity.
sorry, but I mean, yeah, it's crazy to me. I will never do that. We've had serious conversations on Part of My Take sometimes about like the different things, like where the actual line is, like because we want to make each other uncomfortable sometimes if we're like, screwing around with each other and putting some guys in uncomfortable positions. And I've just made it very clear, like if it's actually a helicopter ride or if it's skydiving, like I'm not doing it.
I'm not doing it.
If it's jump out of an airplane or lose your job. I'm like, it's been a great run, 10 years. I'll see you guys later.
Hell of a time. I don't even think that when they went to Vegas and they did that thing, I guess it was just a glorified zip line,
Yeah.
where they jumped off that building. My balls just like tingled thinking about it right now in real time. I think just I'm all set. Like, I think I'm all set. Like, I hurt myself getting up from a chair.
Right.
Like, I really don't. I need to thank my lucky stars and like preserve this vessel because it's
Yeah.
it's not ironclad.
I hear you. I'm also done with running, I think. I retired from running.
Just any type of running.
Any type of running. I retired from just like any sort of contact. I'm a yoga guy now.
Are you actually?
I did like
Do yoga?
3 yoga. I'm not to the point where I'm comfortable doing it in public, like around others.
What'd you do? Like a video?
I've been
on,
doing like YouTube.
Those are great.
YouTube yoga. Just to like.
Did you pick a male or female instructor?
You know, I picked a female instructor.
Of course.
And she was wearing tights that it looked. I thought she was nude in
Yes.
the thumbnail.
And that, I mean, that's by design. And
Yeah.
she's probably a great instructor, but also like, come on.
Yeah.
Of course, we're picking the female instructor.
Wasn't it? There was some wrestler. I think it was like DDP maybe, who tried to do like yoga for dudes. It was,
Really?
like, men's yoga,
Nah.
which is a good idea, I guess, because he's trying to like spread the word of like back health.
I agree with back health. I mean, stretching and back health, there is a great correlation between those two things.
Yeah. So I felt like I wake up in the morning, I do some stretches, and I feel better. But in terms of running, it's been a tough. Once you turn 40, man, it's rough.
Tough on the joints.
Everything just starts pulling and tearing, and I came to the realization about 2 months ago when I tore my hamstring down at UNC, where I just started to sprint. And
You tore your hamstring at when was this?
we were down there to interview Belichick.
Your hamstring's torn right now?
It's almost completely recovered. It's still, you might be able to still see
Did
it
you get a surgery?
on the back. No, I didn't have to get the surgery, fortunately, but it was bad. It was like high grade 2, low grade 3.
Oh my god.
So
we're
like
so
I can
sad.
I can still feel it right now, like in the back. There's like a ball of muscle right here where it tore.
Brutal.
So I'm done. We're retired from running over here.
I'm evangelizing everybody on this. I'm spreading the word of this like it's the fucking gospel. The Bend app, BEND. It's just an app, and it literally cured my back pain through like stretching, just going on long streaks of stretching. 230-day streak. I just had a 106-day streak lapse. I'm starting a new streak. I'm 5 days in.
Let's go.
The Bend app. You need to use it.
I'm on it.
Yeah.
I'm definitely going to get on.
Never running again. Always stretching. Taking our dogs to daycare.
Walking.
Is it walking?
I've started to tell people, like everyone that I've told that I retired from running, walking's actually better for you than running.
Yeah, it is.
Mhm.
Honestly,
Frank.
less impact. Look at fucking Frank.
the Tank. Do I want to look like Frank? Do I want to lose weight like Frank the Tank, or do I want to look like some like freaked out, veiny, weird distance runner that looks unhealthy and anorexic?
You know who used to run every single day? Sprinting, Dion.
Really?
And then he had to get his toes amputated because he never got it figured out. And that's literally, it's directly correlated to his sprinting every day.
Sprinting. Did you know that Usain Bolt never ran a mile?
Really?
That's true. The
Really?
fastest man alive never ran a mile.
Oh my God! But he ran through the Olympic Village for sure.
His body, yeah, he did. Yeah, his body's just built for quick bursts.
That's so funny.
Why would he
Never
ever
run-
need to run a mile?
Yeah, just a quick 100-meter. Dude, it's so nice to have you on. The pop punk shows.
Mhm.
Should we say any?
Yeah. Do you have the dates in front of you?
I don't have them in front of me. Nicholas,
Pull 'em up.
morning, brother. We have there. I know that there's one in. I think there's one September 19th. Is that crazy?
That sounds right. There was also, I know, whatever the weekend is of LSU, Alabama.
Yes.
We're going back to Baton Rouge,
to Fred's.
to Fred's.
Third year in a row.
Third year in a row. I hear that Shaq might be DJing.
Shaq's DJing that night.
It might be us and Shaq.
Pop punk times Shaq at LSU.
The night before LSU, Alabama in Death Valley. And I usually try to just bounce into town and then leave on that Saturday,
You might stick around.
so I can get back, watch Saturday night college football, and then be here for all the NFL games on Sunday. For that one, I think I'm going to have to stick around and go to Death Valley. That's going to be an incredible.
Yeah, we've been there too many times to not actually hit the game. That's going to be sick. We have another one. I think we have the weekend before that as well. I think that's the 13th of November or something. I think we have the 6th of November and the 13th of November. Those are two of the dates.
Okay.
Um,
I'm trying to find. We have far too many pop punk group chats. It's like every time we go on a different trip, it's the like pop punk, or here's like pop punk video shoot, pop punk LSU, pop punk. Tallahassee's going to be one of them.
Tallahassee. Okay. Tallahassee on not 9/11.
Yeah.
I think 9/11. We're celebrating 9/11 in Tallahassee.
Mm-hmm.
Pull up for that. Pawtucket on the 13th of July. November 6th at LSU, opening for Shaq. The 13th, UGA.
Oh, nice.
Athens on the 13th of
Nice.
November, right after LSU, will be absolutely incredible. And then I think coming back to Chicago.
Yeah, that's right. I think that's going to be
Joe's on Weed,
December 4th.
December 4th.
That's going to be a great time.
December 4th, closing off the tour at Joe's on Weed.
Mm-hmm.
So we have 5 dates confirmed right now: Pawtucket, Tallahassee, LSU, Athens, Georgia, and Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
Pop punk coming back to some cities near you, and even if they're not near you, it's going to be worth showing up because those are the best party. Just the absolute sing-along and letting us live our fantasy.
I thought of maybe a new song that we should cover.
Hit me.
Wake Me Up. I can't
Wake up.
Yeah. I mean, having Caroline doing that part, you bounce it, that would go pretty hard.
I need to work on and practice some new songs because like obviously we've done over like 70 songs, but it's always nice to add a couple to make it feel fresh, make it feel fun.
One of the most fun times is when we get people from Barstool to like jump up on stage and perform. Maybe if they're not like historically a musical performer and they get to like sit in for a song. Like shout out Rico at the Christmas performance.
Yes, doing the Eminem.
I thought that was going to be a disaster.
Yeah.
After the rehearsal,
Yeah.
I was like, Ron, we might want to do something about this. And then Rico stepped on stage and just killed it. That's the kind of guy he is.
Yeah.
Bright lights.
He crushed it. Max crushed it.
Mm-hmm.
Big Cat and Hank crushed it.
Che
crushed it.
Che singing Nickelback. Yeah.
So we're going to have a show in Chicago. So we'll have an opportunity it'll damn near be Barstool karaoke.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get some heavy hitters from Chicago to pop up on stage and to rock out with us. But yeah, it's going to be amazing. Definitely buy some tickets. Definitely show up.
Mm-hmm.
You're the man.
You're the man, Ron.
Thank you so much, brother.
RoneDotCom.
Yeah.
Subscribe.
Yeah, you got to subscribe. Holy shit. Phoenix, this show is brought to you by Phoenix every single time. There is absolutely nothing like a Phoenix. They're going to get you right because it tastes so dang good. Grinding 16-hour days. You're building your empires. You're doing, 6 podcasts in a day. You want to have the energy that's natural. You want to have the energy that involves absolutely no crash. You want to have some energy that keeps you up, that has a natural quality to it. That's brought to you by some green tea that has potassium, that has magnesium, that has calcium in it, C and D vitamins. You want all of that, and you want to get that from Phoenix. It's going to hydrate you. It's going to energize you. It's going to immunize you. And it's going to taste dang good. It's the only energy drink that I drink. I never even was an energy drink person until Phoenix came into my life. And now I have been using Phoenix, and Phoenix has been using me back. So stop settling for those single-function drinks. Get Phoenix, fuel your hustle completely. New Phoenix flavors just dropped. Pineapple. Got to taste that pineapple. Bold tropical energy that is built for everyday athletes. Use code BARSTOOL5 for $5 off your order at drinkphx.com. Clickbait Roan, of course, bro. Pop punk at the OD or the Princeton this summer. That would be love. I'd love to be in there. What are the allegations? It was that he bet on the Socceroos, okay? Jeez Louise. Pop punk at the OD or the Princeton. Yeah, we could do that 100%. Damn no NYC. We could always work an NYC. Brother. Yeah, I'm live right quick. I was telling our chat how I got a pang of jealousy of just going to Wrigley.
Oh, so much fun last night.
Just knowing that there's like the neighborhood there, and that you could walk to like such a historic stadium and have like such a nice night, and there's no like a Mets game won't scratch that itch, a Yankees game won't scratch that itch. Like even if I had season tickets to the Phillies,
Yeah.
scratch that itch.
And the craziest thing is Wrigley like is not it's kind of like become a little bit of Disney-fied. I don't even know if that's a word. It's early. In the last 10 years, because Ricketts like has bought a lot of the real estate, so there aren't like the old school dive bars that used to be there. But still, it's awesome because you're walking in a neighborhood and you just walk up and you're like, oh, there's a like I drive by it all the time, and I'll just like my kids will be like, oh, that's where the Cubs play. It's like, yeah, we're
so
just,
nice. And then it's a nice neighborhood.
Yeah.
Like the neighborhood around the Mets is all like
mechanic shops,
Exactly.
chop shops.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You knew exactly what I was going to say. Now, I did have one moment last night where I was deeply embarrassed by the locals.
Yeah, listen, you got to be better than that. Uncle Ronnie is actually like I know him, not know him. I don't think he like recognizes me, but I know him in the fact that I have season tickets to the Cubs. I've had season tickets for a very long time. And Uncle Ronnie's one of the beer vendors. And Uncle Ronnie comes down the aisle, and Rone asks for a beer, and then Rone pulls out a $20 bill
To try and pass it down.
and Uncle Ronnie was just like, dude, it's been 7 years since I've taken cash at Wrigley. And then he was kind of cracking jokes. You gave him a nice tip. You gave him 22% tip.
22%, but it's at the same time with the 20, I was going to give him a 33% tip. I was going to give him 5 on the 20 on a $15 beer. So his tip was hurt by that, but also like I felt dumb.
And I wasn't. I wish that I had been looking because we were sitting Rone's. It was Sass, Francis, Rone for the first few innings, and then me on the other end. So I was all the way on the other end of Rone. I didn't see you pull out a 20. I would have been like, dude,
No, don't fucking do it. And the whole section saw it. He got a good laugh out of the people in front of us.
oh yeah.
And just like I was worried that as our host that I had embarrassed you.
No. Listen, we were all good. Uncle Ronnie, he gave me a little pat on the back after. He was like kind of like a, can you believe this guy?
Yeah, exactly.
yeah,
which is
good.
kind of nice. Which is kind of nice to be able to be like, we have a newbie. But, and it just showed because you always want to act like you've been there before.
Yeah.
And I just couldn't act like I've been there before.
Who have you had on today? Who are you having on?
I had Tommy and Nicky Smokes. We have a Bumble event tonight where I'm pitching Tommy.
Okay.
Which should be very fun. We had to do the PowerPoint live, and then we were announcing the pop punk tour with PFT, who was just on for a while, and we're doing Joe's on Weed again on December 6th. December 6th.
That's awesome.
Last year you got on stage and
yeah,
sang.
we'll do it again.
What do you want to sing this time?
I don't
Have you
know.
thought about anything?
See, I really wish you know this about me. Like I have a decent voice. I have zero rhythm. When we have gone to like our we did the Benny the Butcher show.
Yep.
Reed, what up? Come
up,
on in
Reed?
here. I got a
Reed,
question
grab
for
a
you
seat,
too.
yeah.
Yeah. RoneDotCom. Have you talked to Reed?
I have talked to him a little bit. Yeah, he actually complimented my shirt yesterday. I was like, "Cop this." Did you buy it? Oh, you should. I told you, cop it. I won't think of it as a copy.
I got no rhythm. You know that, Rone. Rone, when we did our Grit Week rap songs, one with Benny the Butcher, one with Sonny Digital, Rone had to basically stand there in the studio and like word by word feed me the rhythm. He had to say it, and then I would say it, and then I'd still get it wrong. He'd be like, "No," and I'd be like, "Oh."
It's not drummer's rhythm. You're not like a metronome. It's 1,000 times better than Dave's.
Yeah, well, Dave is like and Dave can't sing either. Like I am in tune. I'm not tone deaf. Dave is tone deaf and has no rhythm.
So we need to maybe even like an in-ear thing maybe will help with your rhythm in a live show. You have to think about a song that you could sing.
I know.
Can
I tell you what my like dream song is?
What?
But again, it's the rhythm thing. I think it's Spiderwebs, no doubt.
We
that
barely
can get
played No Doubt.
Because then you get like I'm walking in the spider web, and it goes down, and everyone can.
And we have Caroline there who can be like the kind of like she has a No Doubt.
All right, so actually
sing it and she's
no. Check mark done. Caroline, please do Spiderwebs. I will attend, and enjoy it.
No. You have to do a song. You doing it and having her as like the safety net voice behind you is the safest way to do
Okay,
it,
that's
so
fair.
she could sing along with you.
So I brought Reed in because I have to do an interview in a minute, but I want to set you up.
Yeah.
on something.
Tag me in for a read.
I'm gonna tag you in. So who's in the booth right now? Can you pull up Reed's Twitter?
All about my
Yeah, dude.
content idea.
Yo,
You got a content idea?
You gotta get
pretty
this
good
guy.
content
Reed
idea.
has
Not the truck.
Reed has the truck.
Yeah, no, I wanna like hold on to it and then do like a 20 like kind of second clip of me holding onto the truck on my longboard with like a cool audio. You know what I mean?
Fire. What are we thinking for the audio?
I don't know. It's got to be like good.
Dude, what about Spiderwebs?
Yeah, I don't really know that
Yeah,
song.
Reed only listens to 3 songs, by the way.
Yeah.
Do you remember the guy who during
Yeah,
COVID used to ride on his the
yes,
Mexican bro?
And he would
Cranberry
listen to,
grape juice.
Yeah,
Fleetwood Mac.
Yeah.
Shit was hard as
Some
shit.
shit like that maybe would be hard.
Yeah.
What
Yeah,
are your
but
3 songs right now?
it's Stella Lefty. You know Stella Lefty.
Come on, bro. She's
On
my
a
goat.
train back to Boston.
Yeah, bro. She has heat.
Fire right now.
I feel like
Okay.
we were talking about her. She had some heat before that too, bro. I don't
Really?
want to be like I was early on Stella Lefty.
I mean, I think you still are kind of like. I don't think she's completely like kind of like.
I think she's a better song that's like can't help but thinking
about you.
Right? That's a banger,
She's
bro.
hard, dude.
All right,
She's
so
hard.
this is it. Had a sick content idea, just couldn't execute it. Was going to hold on to a car while I was longboarding on a cool, kind of busy road, maybe overlooking the skyscrapers for like 10, 15 seconds, then put like a cool song over it. I think I still will do it, but I think it has to be
A truck.
a truck.
It has to be a truck because they have like the
bar. Yeah, they the bar.
Yeah, bar at the end. But then I don't think it would be like a cool thing because it would just be like kind of blocking the whole.
Reed, you
entire
need to.
view.
By the way, you need to. What that tweet to me is like, and I feel like I've kind of lost this. I think you lose this as you get older. You think in movies, like you think of your life as in a
Moments.
movie in a
Yeah.
moment, and I don't have that.
Really?
Yeah, you
Really?
kinda lose it.
You lose it. You lose it after a while, bro. So you have to
Really?
you have to make the thoughts into movies when
Yeah.
you can.
Hold
I
on
was
to
thinking
that.
of storm chasing too.
That'd be sick, too.
There's I don't know if I'm breaking any
Tonight.
news or anything,
I was
but
thinking storm chasing too.
I think we have a pair going to Storm Chase today.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That's
it is
fire.
quite a pair.
Nuh-uh.
Fire, really?
Deutsch
Who?
and White Sox State.
Oh,
Oh, that'll be awesome.
oh
dude.
my God.
They will
That'll
be
be
hopefully
awesome.
tuning in. They'll hopefully be patched into the yak throughout the day.
Oh, that'll
Whose
be awesome.
car are they
Kat.
taking? How are they getting there?
They actually found someone who actually has like a tornado chasing van.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's actually so like,
sick.
they're actually doing
Yeah,
it.
they're actually
They're like,
storm chasing.
oh shit.
That's unbelievable.
fire.
That's gonna be so sick.
Yeah.
Okay, we need you for
Spiderwebs.
Spiderwebs on the 6th of December.
Yep.
We need you overlooking the skyline.
Yep.
I don't know
Yeah.
how you're gonna overlook a skyline.
I have to like
We'll figure it out.
Figure that out.
Figure it out.
honestly.
Logistically, we will figure it out, and we will get to the bottom of it.
Fire, dude.
And appreciate both of you.
Yeah.
coming
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
Of course.
That was awesome.
You want me to grab anyone?
No, we could. I mean, we're there. We're at the point where W Reed, W Big Cat, and W Deutsch and W White Sox Dave. I think that it's just an absolute banger. That's why it's so nice about. Actually, maybe Jeff. Maybe we just get Jeff. Maybe we just get Jeff for like a second before we end. Huh? Huh? Oh, we got to talk Lucy. Sass was giving out Lucy's at the game last night to some bros that were sitting next to us. What's up, brother? What's up? How are you? I just wanted to give I want to be able to promo as much as you're ready for tomorrow night.
Well, we only know one team's made the Final Four so far.
Who's that? Come on, bro.
That's pretty big.
So sick. I'm so excited to be back. I can't believe it. I don't know. I'm not sure who the rest of the matchups are, but that is going to be an all-time.
You're going to get either
event.
you. Well, you're going to get you guys.
For
You're going to
sure.
get
Locked in.
potentially experts, Marquettes.
Uh-huh.
At least one of them.
Yeah.
Loser takes on Team Minahan, so you potentially get Kirk. Then you could also potentially get Gruden, Frank, Malasek as well. I don't want to shortchange Malasek. Very good. And the Booze Ponies.
So
Everyone's
these are
gonna be
some
there
likable
in person.
teams. Damn.
Yeah, these are some fun. You might get you might get some flair. You might get some former MVPs. It's going to be interesting.
I am worried that my last iteration, I was on the bad boys of trivia. I think that these other teams are so likable. I'm almost anticipating boos for the Uptown Balls live from Chicago tomorrow
They got
night.
booed the last time they were in the Final Four. They got booed.
Yeah, exactly.
They got booed in Philly that one time. Remember?
In
that?
Philly. How crazy is that? And it's just like I'm almost anticipating, and it's like I don't want to say that we're the bad boys because the bad boys were a thing, and it's like
Maybe you asked for the booze.
yeah, we have to
Come out and be like, all right, let's go. Let's hear it.
Villains though, and if not bad boys, the villains, which I'll take. But it's been an all-time.
If Team
tournament.
Minahan wins, you would play them.
Okay.
Kirk likes to play the villain role.
Right.
Got cheers last year in Boston. He played into the villain role and won a title here.
Yeah.
In the same exact theater, so he can maybe do it again. So that'd be great if it's like just a villainous matchup. So we'll see. It's gonna be great no matter what.
In the matches that came out yesterday, Kirk had an all-time anti-Kirk moment.
Oh, the gaff with
the gaff at the
with
end,
Ohio,
the
yeah.
Ohio gaff. But it still made for an overtime match.
We almost switched it because we thought because if Robbie would have said it, it's fine.
Right.
Like in that situation.
Right. I saw you guys going to the judges. I saw you going.
Yeah,
like,
if Robbie had
heavy.
said Columbus and then like that, I'd have been okay with that. Now, if he would have said Columbus, then Kirk would have said like Texas, we wouldn't have taken that. But like that would have been similar enough. But no, they both just said Ohio.
And it was just like take that extra beat.
But it's also, you know what, ended up being great because then they got the win in overtime.
Yeah, exactly. If they
dominated.
hadn't gotten the win, it would have been Kirk would have he would have like stabbed a basketball or like high kicked somebody.
Maybe, yeah. He was, but no, it ended up being like he had a rare miss. I think he missed his first niche in like 3 or 4 years.
Yeah.
They just flubbed on a name, but that's one of those ones where it's like, I'm sure he's glad he did it because then in the end it ends up being a better match because the all-time comeback by Chicago. But
how have you liked the reshuffling of the teams this season? I feel like they've all. It seems like a lot of them have been successful.
All the main 3 were benefits. You guys,
Yep.
were fantastic all year. Che with Chicago was a revelation. I mean, they were bad. And I asked them if they wanted to trade Che.
Really?
Not even like an anti-Che thing. I was like, does this fit just not make sense?
Yeah.
They got bludgeoned their first match, and I love Chief and Dave. Chief and Dave will bend over backwards to always, so will Che, to always play. And anyone who's like accommodating to this show only goes as much as you guys want to play it.
Of course.
So those guys just like, look, like I love you guys doing this. Like if you think it's a better fit somewhere else, like we'll trade Che. But like, no, let's stick it out. And they were great. And then the Marquettes, they've been fun.
They've been really fun.
And
perfect team.
Gruden's kept Frank in check.
Yes, Frank has been like the best version of Frank, and
Yeah.
I don't know if it's the steps or just the perceived hierarchy within the team. But that is like a very entertaining and likable.
You hear what he said his
team.
reason was that
What?
he got so angry? It's very unfair, by the way. It's very unfair. He was like, I just didn't like going. I didn't like having to play after the yak. He's like, I was at the wait. Yeah, that's what he said. And then he blamed me for booking his hotel right after. So it was a good one too.
Yeah.
Good little Frank and Jeff.
Of course, he's not
more
going to
tame
leave
than
you
last
alone.
year.
He's not going to leave you alone ever.
What did he call me? He called me like glib last year or something. He used a good term on me. Him and I, we shook hands after last year. We had a really nasty back and forth.
Yeah, because you were over him.
Yeah, he was pissing me off, but he was mad, and he's allowed to be mad, and that's the show. And when we shook hands, he's like, "Look." The funniest thing that happened last year with him was he was like, I just want to play less. Because I think we play too much. And then he went to a team that played more than the Frankettes last year, and he ended up playing more matches this year.
Yeah.
He played in the play-in. So they went from play-in to 1 win away from the Final Four, which would be unbelievable. So.
And Gruden's level of buy-in is so
It's unreal.
He's so awesome.
It's like it's Dave levels of buy-in where you're like there's times where you see Dave doing something, you're like, why?
Yes.
Why is he doing this? Like, he doesn't have to do this. Why? Trivia. It's like, why? Why is he doing this? Like, he was gonna fly in for Final Four. He's got the crazy schedule. He's like, I'll come in. And the same thing with Gruden. You're like, you don't have to do any of this shit, but you're buying in like you're a day one, this is your first day on the job.
Yeah, he was just like sitting in the audience for the matches, like pitching content ideas, shooting hoops over there. It's going to be an awesome Final Four. People is still some tickets available.
Yeah, not much. It's just like those top rows. I think people typically try to wait.
Yeah.
When we have like less of a gap for announcing. So there's a couple left, I think, but yeah, it should be a great.
It will be. I'm so excited to be back in. It's been a while since I've been in this Final Four
Season
setting.
3.
I'm like lucky to be on a team with horses like those two guys, and I'm just trying to be the glue guy.
Trying to make their third championship match, those two.
That would be so. People don't realize. I think people realize like Tommy Smokes a pretty sharp guy. People don't realize how smart Glenny is.
Oh yeah, and he hates that people don't realize it too.
I know.
He's like you dummies think I'm so stupid. And he comes in and just.
I mean, hey, ride it to the top. Tomorrow night at the
Vic.
The Vic.
Vic.
So that's where it always is. Yeah.
Yeah, well, so
Vic's the
we
best.
weren't the Vic a couple years ago, and I like the venue, but the Vic's I like more. The Vic is behind their old
timeless.
office.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and it's right by Wrigley, and it's
It's a classic, like a classic venue. Of, like feels like an old theater. Like
Yep.
it is an old theater.
It's got like the Muppet, the old like
Yeah,
Stellar
yeah.
Waldorf, the boxes up top. So
great place to watch.
guaranteed, no matter who's in it, we know who's in it obviously, but it doesn't matter at this point. The combinations are great. I mean, you're gonna see potentially Frank, potentially see Kirk, Compton fights Dana, Mark, KB, Nick, by Brandon. It's gonna be a combination of that group with you guys.
Yeah, can't wait.
You're just sitting back chilling. You're good. To
Yeah,
go.
it was nice. It was nice to get through those first couple, and just we have to stay sharp.
Oh yeah.
Big Bumble event tonight, and then tomorrow night.
Oh yeah.
at the
2
Vic.
wins away.
Awesome.
2 wins away.
Thank you, brother. Come through the Vic. Come support the dozen. Ebo going to be so blacked out. Really? He is. Gruden is about to get paid by the NFL. Oh, my God. I can't wait till that Gruden interview on Son of a Boy Dad comes out. It was more of an interview than it usually is with Gruden. But it's just like that's what we had to do. Like, I don't think Gruden's ever had to riff. I don't even think, like, riffing is part of – but he just is like we were kind of asking him questions to elicit stories from him, and he's just a fucking gem. I cannot wait. Rone can't goon. What the fuck? I don't know what that means. And I think that means that it's time for me to bow out. Lots more content coming today from Chicago. Thank you guys for rocking with me for the entire time. This has been a very fun. And every time I come out to Chicago, the amount of people that kind of come in, support, and pop on the stream makes it so fun. So yeah, come to the Bumble event tonight. Come to the Vic tomorrow night. Hopefully we can hang a banner. RoneDotCom. See you guys soon. Bye-bye.